Hi guys, my name's Adelaide and welcome to Adelaide Stitches. This is my YouTube channel where I talk about cross stitch and sometimes a bit of knitting, but mostly cross stitch today. Today it is the 15th, Wednesday the 15th of October, so it is day 15 of my 31 days of Halloween stitching, and let's get to it. So my first project that I like to work on is Stitch Witch by Tiny Modernist. I had to think about that for a second. I'll pop a picture of her up. Isn't she lovely? And I'm quite excited about where I got to last night because look, I did that little house in her dress, and isn't it cool? Yeah, I really enjoyed stitching it, and it's funny, I didn't kind of really realise there was a house in there. I mean, I guess I kind of vaguely knew it, but hadn't really identified it. But no, I was stitching the roof, and then I came down and went, oh, I'm doing a little house. Look at that. Isn't that a cute witchy cottage? So no, I really enjoyed it. It was really fun. So I only worked in the dress last night, but that's okay. There's plenty of work to do, isn't there? I have quite a bit more to go. This is stitched with DMC, the called for, on 28 count even weave, hand dyed by me. And yeah, I think she's coming up really good. So I did 403 stitches last night. So now I'm at 5,763 out of 12,274, and that puts me at 46.95%. So tonight I think I'll cross 6,000 stitches. I don't know if I'll cross 50%. We'll have to wait and see tomorrow. But yeah, doesn't she look great? No, really, really pleased. And she's so fun to work on. So that's the first bit of stitching I've got to show you. And then this one, actually, I did start with a little stitch with me video yesterday, and this is the one my wheel spun. So it is from 13 Spooky Smalls by Primrose Cottage Stitches, and I was doing Wicked Without Coffee. Isn't that cool? And it was a fun stitch, and I think if I hadn't had Stitch Witch, I definitely would have finished it last night, because yeah, it did zoom along a bit, but this is where I got to. So I did the whole Wicked and I started the coffee. So after that, I've just got Without and a witch's hat and I am done. Oh, and I did do the little spider. Isn't he cute? He's a cute spider. Oh my gosh. It was my kids' first day of school yesterday, and we were pretty good. We were pretty, getting ready, on time, things are going well. Got to the car, got the kids in, car seat, straps, all that. I then go to my door. Oh my gosh, there's a massive huntsman on it. I don't know if you have huntsmen overseas. They're like the big, scary looking spiders. They are harmless. They do like to eat other ones, but yeah, they're awful. They're the ones they use in movies, I think, because they look so awful. And we have them here in Australia, especially in the Blue Mountains. And there's a big one on my car door, and I looked at it and I'm like, So I went round and I climbed in the other side, and the kids are looking at me like, what is she doing? And I'm like, oh, there's just a little spider on my door. I didn't want to disturb it because, I didn't want to worry them. So then we get in, we start the car, we drive off, and of course it has to run up my son's window, across mine, across the windscreen, round to my daughter's. Oh, my sons actually were okay. My daughter, she is 6. She screamed and screamed and screamed. When it was going across the windscreen, she was screaming, Mum, stop this car! Get out right now and get that spider off our car. You get that spider off. I thought, I'm not touching it. Oh, and then of course it had to go straight to her window, didn't it? So it was on her window. She unclipped her seatbelt, raced across to her brother's side of the car. I'm like, I have to pull over. You have to be in your seat with your seatbelt. She's like, I'm not getting back in there. She climbed through to the front so she could be close to me and strapped herself in. Anyway, I did pull over. I checked. We got a mirror. Well, the outside mirror, and we checked, and there was nothing on the door of one side of the car. We all got out that side, and we walked the rest of the way to school. So it did end okay, and then when my son and I, my youngest, walked back to the car, we looked and looked and we could not see it, and we got in safely. and went home. But I did have to that afternoon walk to school and back as well, because my daughter said no, she was not getting in that car again. So we will see how this morning goes. I mean, it isn't a bad walk. It's like a 3-kilometer round trip. My poor youngest, he has to do it all with me because he has to come back. Well, they only have to go there and walk. They obviously only have to do one way each way because we're dropping and picking them up. But yeah, talking of spiders, that was my experience yesterday. All's well ends well, but yeah. My daughter's now decided she doesn't like Halloween, which is a bit of a shame. And no, she would not look at my stitching this morning. Oh, but yes, so yeah, oh, it happens, doesn't it? Oh, okay. So that was my stitching from yesterday. Did I actually talk about this? Sorry. This is on 28 count coffee tea dyed Lugana, dyed and roasted Lugana. As you can see, it's from the 13 Spooky Swirls book. I did see a question asking where this one is from. So this one is also from the 13 Spooky Swirls book. Here it is, I put it next to me. But oh, I don't think actually it's on the cover. It actually says coffee in it. So I'll see if I can show it to you, because I don't want to show you the chart, and every page has a chart on it. So I'll just cover it. Here we go. So that was their version, which is very cute, but I'm not a coffee person. Just don't like the taste. So I changed mine to tea. So yeah, but no, really like that one. And I did use their colours. Aren't they fantastic? I love these Halloween colours. I should just write them down and have them in like a little file to pull out for Halloween pieces. So yes, that was my stitching last night. After an eventful day. And what was I going to say next? I was going to say I'm going to get my wheel and spin it, but I am adding 2 projects to my wheel. So I had a really exciting parcel yesterday, and it was my Needlework marketplace order. So yeah, I was very excited it got to me. I had ordered 2 patterns. So one is this, and this is Boohoo by Silver Creek Samplers. Isn't it gorgeous? I just love it. So I'm definitely adding this to my wheel. I have pulled out of my fabric, and look at the colour match. Isn't it perfect? It is so perfect. And this is only a fat 8th. It's 28 count linen by Colour Cascades. Oh my gosh, they're mottling. It gets me every time. It is called Hydrangea. And I was a bit worried. I'm like, oh, are both pieces going to fit on it? But they do. They're not that big, actually. I was surprised at the size. So this one, which I'm not going to do as a drum, I will just do as a piece because I just love it. I love it. I want to see it all. I don't want to have to spin it around. It's so cute. So this is 153 by 39. And this is 41 by 42. So actually they're tiny, and mine will come out bigger than theirs because theirs were done on 18 count and I'll be doing mine on 28 count. But yeah, I definitely should have enough room to get the long one out here. I think it's only like 3 or 4 inches wide. It's not wide at all. And then the bottom one, what was it, 41 by 42. So they'll easily fit there. I'll even have some over. I guess for other smalls. Wouldn't it be great if you did a series of those? Oh, they're so cute. Though I guess you could take like motifs of the others, couldn't you, and do them. I mean, that could be such a cute ornament. I'll think about that. Anyway. Yes, so I'm adding that to my wheel. Very excited that came in. And then the other one, which I probably should decide on thread before I add to my wheel, but anyway, is this one. Isn't that amazing? I just loved it. Spells and Potions. How cool does it look? So I looked through my kind of neutrals, and this is a bigger one. So this is 142 by 196. They did theirs on a 36 count, but I don't have any 36 count actually in my stash at the moment. So looking at my neutrals, I have 2 options. I have this. They're both coffee tea dyed actually by me. So this is a 30 count linen. It's what I think I'll go with. It's kind of got that rustic look of all the slubs in it, and I just think it will really suit the design, and it's a good colour. So that's what I'm thinking. I do also have another coffee tea dyed Lugana, which is nice, but it is a bit lighter. But I do love stitching on 28 count Lugana. That is my absolute favourite. So, oh, you can see the difference. So I think I will probably end up going for the darker one, and the rustic linen will suit it. And you know what? Linen's okay to stitch. I mean, obviously, it's not my absolute favourite, but it is quite nice. And it is already monochromatic, this piece, so it is going to be quite relaxing. I know there's a PDF now out of it. I didn't realise they'd come out like so soon after the paper patterns, though I guess being in Australia this did take quite a long time to get to me. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'll buy the PDF. I'll have to have a look and yes, see and decide what I'm going to do. And then also I have to think about threads. So this uses Dinky Dye's Silk 130 black coral. I don't know much about Dinky Dyes. I know in Australia we have Silks for You. I guess they're just different silks companies, but it is a beautiful colour they used. I don't know if you can see that variegation. It is just stunning. So what does it say? If stitching on 28 or 32 count, this is 30 count, it would be there, and using 2 strands of thread, 4 skeins will be needed. If stitching on 36, 18 count and using 1 strand of thread, 2 skeins will be needed. So I probably would do 2 strands over. Though 1 strand would look, it could look cool, couldn't it? I don't know, it depends on the thread. Alright, I'll have to go have a look. It does recommend DMC conversion 399, so I guess it depends how much I want that variegation or not. I'll have to think about that and do some research and find out how long a Dinky Dye is. I've never had one of those. But yes, so they are my projects that I will be adding to my wheel and yeah, having thoughts about. All right, I will get my wheel and spin it. Here it is. Oh, really? I got 13 spooky smalls again. So I guess that's good. Sorry, just looking for where I put it. It is just here. So I'm hoping for a finish tonight. That'll be nice. And then, depending when I finish it, yeah, I think I'm going to give myself free rein just to pick another Halloween project, whatever I feel like tonight, and have a go. Maybe even a new start. We will see. That is my, yes, I think that is my plan today. Okay, so Stitch Witch, this, I've shown you my gorgeous new patterns. I'm so excited about them. And yeah, all right. Oh, I did want to do some thank yous. I know I'm very behind on my floss tubes. I'm sorry. I am catching up, but I did want to say thank you to some people who had mentioned me and said such lovely, sweet things. I just, yeah, that was really, really touched. So I did catch Crafty Emily's latest video last night. I try and watch it before the next one comes out. And yes, thank you, Emily. It's so nice you're keeping up with my videos. I was like, and your Witch's Hollow is looking really good, really good. Actually, maybe that's what I should get out. Witch's Hollow by, I'm looking for it, here it is. Autumn Lane Stitchery. I say here it is, then I pull out Tonight We Ride. That's the problem with having 2 fabrics in the same. Right, I'll have to find my Witch's Hollow, but here we go. I'll put a picture in. Emily's working on hers. It looks really good. She started it with me for the orange fabric Halloween sale. So yes, and thank you, Emily, yeah, for keeping up my videos. I was just really touched. It was really nice. And then I'll link her floss tube below, actually all of them I'll link below. Hers is Crafty Emily. You can tell I'm really with it this morning. And I want to thank Ro and Kylie from Rose Crafty Corner. They did their Halloween plans, which I caught up with, and yeah, it's really, really fun. If you're looking for lots of great Halloween projects, I really, really recommend it, and seeing where they're at. They've released the first installment of how their October stitching is going. So I will link Rose Crafty Corner with Ro and Kylie below, so you can check them out too. And thank you, ladies. I really do enjoy your floss tube too. And of course, Katie and Jeremiah. Oh my gosh, I haven't done a floss tube, so I haven't done my hellos for ages. But hi, Katie and Jeremiah. It's so nice to see you're going well. Your holiday looked amazing. Yes, and once again, I will link, it's Katie, Jeremiah's mum. I'll link her floss tube below. She is so lovely, so friendly, fantastic projects, passionate about cross stitch. I mean, yeah. They are all fantastic floss tubes in our community. So thank you so much. Okay, well that's it from me, everyone. Have a great day. I'll let you know tomorrow how it goes, since apparently we're walking to school twice, going about the car at the moment. We'll see how that goes, especially when we have to go a bit further. Actually, my son was funny because he's my youngest, and he gets home and he's like, Mum, how can I, who's younger than my older sister, be so much braver than her? And he was like really pleased with himself. Because I think she had just taken all the fear and all the hysteria on, and all of us were partly in shock over the spider and partly in shock over her screaming reaction. Anyway. Oh, fingers crossed today. Yeah, I'll check the car and hopefully it's gone. Alright, well have a fantastic day, everyone. I will see you tomorrow. It's Thursday tomorrow. So yes, I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Happy stitching. Bye.